Health matters. Lead, an ingredient used in paint to give color and texture, has been discovered to pose a huge risk on human health, particularly children and the environment. A network of health and environmental organizations, in collaboration with the Federal Ministry of Environment, held a workshop to sensitize citizens, introduce alternatives and steps to eliminate lead paint in Nigeria.
Health experts say children are more exposed to lead additives in paint due to their hand-to-mouth behavior. Lead poisoning accounts for about 0.6% of the global burden of disease, and this exposure in young children has resulted in hyperactivity, drug use, and incarceration. These workshops seek for an end to lead paint products in Nigeria. Advocates here say nothing to pursuit consumer safety, and there is an alternative to lead paint.
There are other additives that can do the same thing that lead does in paint and are less toxic. They are not even toxic. So the world decided there's a need to shift to unleaded paints, and that's where we started the campaign. All other alternatives are tested. One, to be non-toxic. Two, their availability is there. Three, they serve the clear role of replacement. The role that lead does in paint, they serve as a very viable alternative. So why shouldn't we move?
In the meantime, the Federal Ministry of Environment is partnering with relevant stakeholders to ensure that chemicals are well managed, just as there are plans to enlighten consumers on the health and environmental risks of lead paint.
One of the areas we can address this issue of lead in paint is to carry the sensitization to homeowners. Perhaps as you see somebody constructing, you're trying to educate the owner of the property on the dangers of using leaded paints and to get him to insist on using unleaded paint. I think that will go far.
There is no known level of lead exposure that is considered safe, but experts say there is a need for Nigeria to have in place an effective and sustainable regulatory measures to ensure the protection of its populace.
Move forward to the next